What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel. It's Brandon. Today we're going to be talking about discipline. By doing the hard things in life will, result in a life transformation, for the better. Really sticking to the process, not skipping steps, not trying to take shortcuts. But, you really see it through, to really show up every single day, with the intention to get better, to recreate yourself, to really, act on that 1%, to really, work on that compounding growth, as I talked about in one of my other videos, to really show up as, your authentic and unique self, to really be, holding yourself accountable, to really, again, do the things that you don't want to do, but you know that they're things that are ultimately going to get you to where it is you're ultimately trying to get. So again, not feel given into what it is that feel comfortable, but to really put yourself in more uncomfortable situations, to allow yourself to grow truly and evolve into what it is you're always meant to be, to really, put yourself through the stress, and not the stress of like overwhelming yourself and overworking yourself. But when you think about the gym, when you think about working out, when you think about that physical fitness, endurance, and that physical exertion, that's really stressing the body. That's putting the body through the wear and tear to really get that growth, to see that improvement, and to see that change in your physique, to really allow yourself to be, reflective and appreciative of the work and the effort that you put in to, enjoy that result that you now have. So that's what I mean when I talk about stressing the body. I mean, like, not to put yourself in positions and situations that are going to stress you mentally, but that are really going to, shape your character and to really help you cultivate, who it is you were always meant to be and who God created you to be. To get comfortable with the uncomfortable and put yourself in uncomfortable situations that will ultimately bring you closer to the person you are desiring to be. Excuse me. And I mean that by saying, when I talk about the word discipline, when I talk about, again, when I talked about my 4 for 4, series that I posted in my other videos, that for me was just a testament and a testimony about, the discipline and the self-accountability that I'm trying to cultivate in myself, and, hold myself accountable to the life that I say I want. And to, not really just talk about it, but to really do the work and walk it. To really, practice what you preach. To not, come on here and tell you guys about, all the things that you guys, all the fillers or the juicy stuff, but to really give you guys the nitty gritty, to give you an insight and a perspective on, how it is I even came to this point of view, to be able to even share these things with you guys. But to really, again, just be transparent, vulnerable, and truthful. To, again, lead with integrity and to just be authentic. To, not come on here and try to, paint a picture that's not true, but to really give you an idea and a, kind of a glimpse and a perspective into what it is that it took for me to get to where I am now. And, the sacrifices, the commitment, and the discipline and accountability that I had to, continuously act on day in and day out. And as I am still doing currently, because it's not a finished product, it's not a finish line. It's about, just continuously improving and getting better each day. Really showing up, really, putting yourself in those situations, like I said, to cultivate and to shape yourself, who it is that God created you to be. To, really embrace the journey, the adversity, so it's like, that's what I talk about when I talk about the discipline and why it is doing the hard things in your life are so important. They can be super transformative for, your character, your confidence, your physique, like I was saying about the gym, to really, again, put yourself in those situations that will allow you to, see your strengths or expose your weaknesses. But either way, it's still an opportunity for you to grow. It's like, okay, I know I'm strong here, let's maximize that. Okay, I know I'm weak here, let's work on this. Let's show up here, let's give this a little more attention. Okay, we know we're good over here, let's continue to work towards this. Let's continue to chip away at it. Let's continue to cultivate and mold this and develop it into something even better than what it is. So that's what I'm talking about, doing the hard things, putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations that will allow you to honestly reintroduce yourself to yourself. There are things that I've been through that I didn't even think were possible based off my limited mindset in the past. But through showing up each day on a consistent basis and a consistent effort, I was able to, be able to share what it is I've been through with you guys. That's what, again, the intention behind these videos are, to really just inspire and to really, be transparent what it is I've been through, again, as a student athlete my whole life, and, limiting my identity to my athletics and, you know, what it is I thought I was ultimately here to do. When I think about it now, it's just so micro. It's just so like it's limited. You know, all athletes are so much more than what it is they, you know, spend their time doing professionally, you know, recreationally, or, you know, at a collegiate level. You know, we're so much more. And people that don't even do athletics, that, you know, whether it's you're working a job, whether it's you're, you know, a parent, you know, a spouse, you know, whatever it is you are, that is a role or a title in society, you're so much more than that. You know, your identity is not what it is you do. Your identity is who you are. What is within you? What's in your heart? What's in your mind? You know, what it is you can bring to the world and be of service for. That's what, again, this video was really just about. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, and, you know, hopefully just, you know, spark some thoughts in your mind about, you know, who it is you want to be, and to, you know, how it is you want to hold yourself accountable, and what it is you want to, you know, set as a plan of action to continue to show up and, you know, cultivate that person that you say you want to be, to really, again, hold yourself accountable and to be consistent, but most importantly, be authentic, to be truthful, to be rooted in integrity, to, you know, trust in God's plan for your life, to, you know that ultimately the plan that you do set for yourself, He has a much greater plan for you. But the plan that you set for yourself can lead you in, you know, points you, and maybe even put you in alignment with that plan. But it's on us to take that initiative and to take that first step, you know, to really walk by faith and not by sight, to really, you know, do the hard work, to do the things that we don't want to do, but the things that, you know, we need to do. And so that's really what this video was about. So again, I hope, you know, one of you guys take something away from this, and that, you know, as the days goes on, and even after this video, when it ends, to really just ask yourself, okay, who do I want to be, and what is that going to require me to do? You know, what are the requirements, the actions, the thought process, you know, the characteristics that are going to, you know, be required for me to even come into alignment with that person I'm trying to be. So that's what this video was about. And you guys can check out our website, onesdivinedestiny.com. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and drop comments below with your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. And thank you again. Have a blessed one.